All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutation, and hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And what I want to get into, today, all right, is being wise as serpents. When this lesson was inspired, by a very, wisdom filled lesson, dealing with those brothers down there in Dallas, saying beware of agents, on how pretty much we can, be doing too much, and create, unnecessary, all right, strife, unnecessary enemies, all right, unnecessary problems, man, by us doing too much. And what we have to understand, all right, that's why prophecy is so important to understand that the earth is more divided than ever, you know. People are more divided than ever. Households are more divided than ever, you know. People are more tense than ever. People, all right, are more unstable than ever. You gotta understand the society that Esau Edom has created, especially here in America. You have people that have all type of, drug addictions, prescription drugs running rampant. People are all into witchcraft, and it's a madhouse over society. All right, the society is a pure madhouse, and now these people, all right, are losing their stability. Which there are different conveniences, different restrictions. All right, because you can imagine when they come with harder restrictions because of the juice. It's gonna be more chaotic. You have patriots who are waking up, to the government. All right. You have Edomites that have dedicated their whole life to serving their country and their government. They gonna feel betrayed. So we gotta be mindful of how we move in these times, man. That's why Howard Shah made that statement, being wise as a serpent. And when you read Matthew 10 and 16, it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. You see? And these people are like wolves, and see, they finna be at each other, man. All right, we finna see a lot of conflict. We finna see arguments at the grocery store, arguments at the Walmart, arguments at work, arguments in traffic. We're finna see all type of arguments and conflicts just spark out everywhere, man. And we have to be mindful. All right, we have to be wise. You know, we have to be very careful how we maneuver. Like, this is a time where our decision making has to be on point. You see, our decision making has to be on point like never before. You see, we can't be, just floating around and all right, not having no purpose. No, we have to think steps ahead, and that's why we have this wisdom so we can think steps ahead, man. All right. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." All right. Like I say, this is not our fight, you know, to jump in and have an opinion about everything, man. All right. We're not here to win arguments at work. You at the family gathering and, everybody masked up, but you, all right. You gotta know how to move, and some things you just gotta stay away from, man. You can't have an opinion or try to force, your mindset on people, man. Let people think what they gonna think, man, because it might be a situation. Let me get this in Proverbs, but it might be a situation at work where you might hear, and you a brother or sister that just listening, you might hear somebody slandering the prophets, man. They might call out a brother that you listen to. All right, it's not your responsibility to jump in and try to defend it. Let Jake think what they gonna think, man. You know, because we know the end game for that mindset. All right. You might be around family and they get to arguing about the juice or whatever. Let them have that, man. A lot of situations we just gonna have to find ourselves just leaving the situation like Howard Shy. He would dip out when things would get too tense. He'll just dip out, man. When different strife would get stirred up, he'll just dip out, remove himself, from the situation. And we have to move like that, man. You know, you might go to Walmart, see a big, huge brawl, man. All right, you gonna hear all type of blasphemy, disrespect to, Yahweh Shema Shai. We finna hear these things, man. But let it be. It is what it is, man. This is not our fight. All right, in the flesh, man. You know, you're not here to argue points. Throughout our day to day. Now, when you go to Proverbs 2 and 10, it says, when wisdom, this is Proverbs 2 and 10, it says, when wisdom entereth into thine heart, all right? It says, when wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. Yeah, discretion shall preserve thee, man. You got to know how to peep out situations, man. You got to know how to walk into an environment and be like, the energy off, and remove yourself, man. All right, you brothers especially that have women and children, you gotta be mindful of the situations that you can put them in because we're leaders, you see, and we can be by ourselves and make decisions that now it affect us. It affect our whole family. All right, so we have to be mindful. There's a way that you move, when you're with your woman. It's a way you move without your woman. You got to understand, when you got your children, it's a way that you move. Sometimes, because it's going to get to the point where they're not going to be able to go to the grocery store and Walmart with you, man, because of how hostile it might get, man. You might need to go by, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have to go to particular places by ourselves, get in, get out, you know, and do what we got to do. You see? These are the times that we coming into, man. It's becoming very chaotic. People are becoming very, cold-hearted. And it's finna get very grimy out here, man. And like I say, everyone is divided. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an argument, and people are really affected, all right, by these government, decisions, man. You have to be mindful that people are at desperate times. All right? People are in very desperate times, man. I got another video I want to do, kind of following up, that woman from Homestead Heart, what she was saying going on in LA. I got another video because even in LA, they got a thing called zero bail law, which means, they can't hold no one on bond. They were saying like the officers, they were saying people are getting arrested and they're getting released before the officer can finish the paperwork, man, to control the prison population. That's in LA, you know? So pretty much people damn near got the green light to wild out, man. you know? So and you throw that in the midst of food shortage, man. All right? It's gonna be a lot of people die over arguments, man. Gonna be a lot of people get put to death, just based on arguments, man. When you go to and see it's the Most High that's putting the spirit in Esau to have people divided like this, man. When you go into there's Zechariah, is it 8? Let me see, 8 or 7. All right, this is Zechariah 8 and 10. It said, for before these days there was no hire for men, nor any hire for beasts, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. For I set all men every one against his neighbor. I say it's gonna be a big battle royal type energy in the earth, man. You know? Everyone's gonna be for self, and this society is already narcissistic, man. You know, everybody values their own personal gain, and they don't care how it affects other people, man. You see, this social media has created a very narcissistic society, man. When people are only concerned about with their own personal little timeline, you know, and when a lot of these people lose their comforts, they're gonna wow, man. These people are addicted to these different comforts and conveniences, man. And it's convenience. They're gonna lose it, you know. So it would you hey, matter of fact, what that the scripture said that, man, about the let's see, I think that's in Amos. All right, let's see. That's Zechariah. Because these people are fighting to pretty much trying to hold up this society, man. All right, and we have no fight, and trying to prove a point in the argument, there's no victory for us, man. All right, we have our platform where, we prophesy against this place, man. But one thing about this ministry, we have to know, when to shut it off, man. All right, this ain't time to be simple. This ain't time to, be a hero in the flesh, man. Yep. This is Amos 5:13. This is what I'm looking for. It says, therefore, the prudent shall keep silence, all right, in the time, for it is an evil time. You see, Amos 5:13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Yeah, man. I was like, we're not here. Like I said, we're gonna see a lot of people, all right, having fallen outs, man. There's gonna be a lot of arguments that's gonna lead to people getting put to death, man, or seriously hurt, man. You know, because there's so much at stake for these people. It's an energy in the earth, man. These people are trying to save this existence as they know it, man. All right, you have people that want this continue on forever, and we have to be wise, man. All right, we have to pretty much be in character, when we're out and about, man. Everyone should know what we're about, how we think, how we feel about all these different topics, man. We have to know how to stay neutral, all right, within these topics, man. When we on these platforms, everybody knows what it is, man. All right. When we on these platforms, everyone knows what it is, man. But when we out and about, hey, it's gonna be a lot of people. They're not gonna know what we're about until they see, the 60-minute news special of the Hebrew Israelites. Well, they're gonna say black Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, yeah, you gotta get into character, man. When you out and about. Now, this vexing, of course, yeah, it's vexing. That's part of our vexation, man. We have to play these roles, but hey, it is what it is, man, because it keeps down unnecessary drama and strife, man. All right. So when you go, the brother put this up. This is on Proverbs 17:27. It said, "He that have knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit." That he that have knowledge spareth his words, man. All right. Know how to speak. Know when to speak. Know when not to say nothing, man. Know how to be neutral. Know how not to offend, in certain situations. All right. Now we still can be firm. We still have our standard that we're gonna be obedient to Yahweh Shema Shah no matter who that offends. You know, but we don't want to just be, super zealous. All right. And in the wrong spirit, man. The timing be off, man, because there's a time and place of everything, man. All right. Like I said, we have the highways, like the Most High gave us the highways and byways to kind of unleash, all right, that pent up, frustration and things we go through, during the week. So we have an outlet to release. We have, these channels. We have, live screens. We have these things to release, man. You know, well, we can't. We have to understand that you gotta turn, the switch off at times, man, and just go and fade the black, man. Be be irrelevant. All right. Matter of fact, when you go to Second Philippians, yep. All right. So when you go to Second Philippians, all right, this Second Philippians 2:5, it says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men." See, Yahweh Shai came to the earth. This is the Son of the Most High, the only begotten Son. There was a time in existence when there was only the Most High, all right, and Yahweh Shai. Nothing else existed. Nothing else was created. You see? But did Yahweh Shai come to the earth on some hoorah shit? No, man. He came and blended in. Now, his doctrine was offensive. It was controversial, all right, when he was teaching. But was he in the Roman Empire, you know, busting into the Roman courtroom saying, do you know who I am? And you see, just wilding out. No, man. He wasn't about having a reputation. He was just about teaching the doctrine. Now, the flack that we gonna catch for teaching this doctrine, that's unavoidable, man. That come with the territory, man. You know? But just creating unnecessary problems and situations and, making things complicated in our day-to-day. No, we can't do that. We shouldn't be doing that, man. And we all have to learn, like, we all did things like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that, you know, because it's to the point now where, hey, we congregate on these YouTube channels, man. This is our church, man. Outside it, man, we just keep it normal, man. We just a average American citizen, man. You see, there's neutral on all topics, man. For the most point. All right. The less people know, the better. Our day to day is, man. You see. You got Jake because I peep Jake, like I used to try to pitch, certain things to Jake, or try to, try to segue, to the scriptures. But see, Jake, you can only go so far with him. What I realized with Jake, you can only go so far, to the point where I don't even, get on that level, try to even get nowhere near that level with dealing with Jake, man. You know, because Jake might agree with one or two things, and then Drake could go way left, man. You know, he might agree, the so-called white people ain't right, and the white man, and he might agree with a point or two, but then Jake could go way left, man. All right, trying to convince you that you an Egyptian, man. All right, yeah, he trying to convince you an Egyptian. You know we Egyptians, right? Yeah, and then they fire up the black and mild wood tip. You see, it's only so far you can get with Jake, man. It's to the point now. You just, you talk about the Lakers, all right. The nigga that got shot last week, and then it's pretty much as far as you can get with Jake, man. All right. I got Jake at my work be deer hunting. We be talking about, them deers. But, pretty much I just keep it simple, man. I don't even try to get Jake an inkling of what I'm into, man. Because it's gonna create unnecessary strife. All right. So we in the time now. I say, well, we're gonna see a lot of conflict, man. You might see a brawl at work, man. You might see a flat out brawl at work over Joe Biden and Ain't no telling what we're finna see, man. As the inflation goes up, all right, because like I said, people already hate each other, man. And this society tell you love, love, love. These people don't love each other, man. All right, they try to cram their love madness down our throat. We gonna see the love of Christianity in the near future, man. You know. But when you go back to Philippians 2:7, it says, "But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a serpent, and was made in the likeness of men." So when we're in these day-to-day situations, man, we just gotta take the form of average worker, man, an average, citizen, man. And you don't be looking for an opportunity to show your knowledge, showcase, how smart you are, because you might hear a conversation where both parties are completely off. Yeah, them Jake, yeah, as brother said, them Jake and Sid be hunting them deers, boy. I said, I wish I would learn how to hunt deer, man. But we got caught up in that 106 and Park shit. We want Chevy on 24, some simple ass shit. All right, well, I should have been around my uncle hunting deer, man. All right, well, yeah, Jake down here be in the woods. You see, but yeah, man, like when you go to Revelation, that's why I says these things, man. When you go to, we always bring it out. All right, but going into it, when you go to Revelation 22. All right, and 11, it says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still." Yeah, man, let Jake indulge in whatever they indulge into, man. All right, we have these platforms, and we're casting out this word on a daily basis, man. All right, if the Most High don't bring Jake across these videos, if Jake don't come across camp, you know, for the most part, because that's the entry. You see? If the Most High don't draw you to your house shot, these they can't come to your house shot, man. And we have to handle the truth as precious, man. We can't just be trying to break down things to people, all right? And the Most High doesn't want them, man. He's not drawing them in, because if they're meant to be in the camp, they're gonna be in the camp. If they're meant to come across the video and become a believer and be converted, they're gonna do that. All we have to do is just make sure we're keeping the content going, all right? Keeping the steady content going, keeping these up to date lessons going, man. And just let the chips fall where they may. You see. Yeah, we can't be no Jehovah Witness spirit, trying to, testify to everybody. It is what it is, man. Or have an opinion. Because like I said earlier, I said you might hear a conversation with two Jake or two people in general. They're just completely off. They trying to go into the scriptures and, talk about this and talk about that. They might be off, man. you know, we don't have to interject and try to show what we know or try to correct them, or even if they on point, we don't even have to interject and validate what they're saying, man. Just let people talk and let them be what they gonna be, man. Because at the end of the day, we know it. If it comes down to their job and their livelihood, we ain't nothing, man. All right, we're nothing to these people, man. So just keep it cordial, keep it simple. You see, the day to day, keep it simple, man. And it says, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. Yeah, so let the chips fall where they may, man. The believers gonna be gathered by this word, man. We're here to blow the trumpets, man. Whether they hear or forbear, that was on them. All right, that's why you get there in Ezekiel. That's why at the end of the day, the best thing to do is just do the works, man. You know, be diligent within your office. Everything else gonna work itself out, man. And you go to Ezekiel 33:1. Now it says at the top of the chapter, it said the watchman's duty. The watchman's duty. This is our duty, and we have platforms to do that. The highways and byways, all right, and these sit downs and these weekly sit downs we do, man, during the week. That's our platform, all right, to go all out and expose everything, man. If Jake don't come across that, if our people don't come across that, then it has nothing to do with us, man. You know, Is Ezekiel 33:1. It says, again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. Yeah, so whoever Jake is listening to for leadership, because you have some Jakes they're listening to LeBron, they're listening to Kevin Hart, Umar Johnson, Polite, Sarnetto, whatever our people, whoever they look to, all right, for leadership and instruction, that's who their watchman is, man. You know, whoever our people take hold to, all right, Kevin Samuels, or Alpha Male Strategy, whatever our people take hold to, that's who they have made their watchman, man. You know, and it says, Son of man, speak to the children of the people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, and if the people of the land take a man of their coast, all right, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh no warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. You see? So we're blowing the trumpet. All right? We're warning. We're telling you about this man. Brothers be going in telling you the agenda of Esau Edom, even identifying him in the Bible. Warning you of this man and what he's about. We go way beyond civil rights, way beyond the transatlantic slave trade, way beyond that, man. We go into this man, all right, is completely adverse to righteousness, man, from the beginning. All right. Even the scriptures call him what? That old serpent. So brothers go in. They telling you what this man is doing, his mindset, all right, his devices that he wants to bring to pass. Brothers go into all that. So if whoever gets caught up in that, their blood is on their head. That means they're responsible for their own death. You see? So we don't have to be a hero, and don't be, we can't get emotional because it's somebody we like, a cousin, y'all just sleep in the same bed, eat breakfast together, grandma breakfast together. Hey, hey, if he don't get it, it's not for him, man. All right, and that's just what it is. Now, it said, then whosoever heareth the sound, all right, of the trumpet and taketh no warning, if the sword come, which is Esau, Edom gonna be that sword, all right, and take him away, his blood shall be on his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul, man. You see, we're here to those that take heed to the warning, they're gonna deliver their soul. But it's on us to what? Blow the trumpet. For the men that's teaching, I do just to blow the trumpet. Just play your part in the movie, man. You see? And when it's time for our part to end, like, you got different scenes in the movies. Like, everybody's not in every scene. When it comes to prophesying, like I say, these weekly videos and on the highways and byways, that's our scene in the movie. All right? Other than that, we just extras in the background, way in the back somewhere, man. All right. verse 6, it says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood would I require at the watchman's hand. Yeah, so we run the risk of being punished if we're not playing our part in the movie. You see? So we just play our part within the Most High's movie, man. And blow that trumpet on these platforms, that the Most High has allowed us, to be watchmen on, man. You see? Brothers even got other platforms that they really go into detail on what this devil is doing, man. You see? It says, verse 7, it says, so thou son of man, I have set thee a watchman upon the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me, man. You see? And warn them from me, man. All right? And that's the energy, that we coming in, man. We're gonna warn our people on these platforms. If they don't get it if they not on the comment board sincerely, if they're not coming by the camp sincerely, it's on them. All right. We have nothing for them outside of this, man. We just play the background, man. Play the back. Like, don't be doing all that, like I say, you know, brothers got liberty, man. But be mindful on the social media not to be doing too much, man. All these people know how you think and know what you're about, and you seeing people that recognize you off these social media platforms, but you don't recognize them. You know, be mindful, man. Posting, your family, be mindful. Hey, you brothers, all right, you have sovereignty over your household. I'm just saying, be mindful, man. You know, you sisters as well, especially you sisters that by yourself, be mindful, man. you know, be aware. All right. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified till the next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, a Bible Ball, DTA soon. You know?